All right, a serious subject now. This guy, Trump aide, Corey Lewandowski, he was ousted from the former president's inner circle after a woman accused him of assaulting and stalking her back in 2021. Well, guess what? Back in August, former President Trump rehired Lewandowski to help with his presidential campaign. In a CBS News exclusive, Lewandowski's accuser sat down with our Nikki Battiste, and she joins us now to talk about this. Nikki, good morning. Good to see you. Walk us through what this accuser has told you.
Vlad, good morning. So Trashelle Odom told me that back in September of 2021, she was then married to a Trump donor. She had been invited to a charity dinner in a Las Vegas hotel without her family. She was seated next to Corey Lewandowski. She said she didn't really even know who he was at the time. She was fairly new to the political scene. She said he very quickly made her uncomfortable, making sexual innuendos. He started touching her leg, pulling back her dress. Again, this is her story to me, telling her how large his private areas were and how long he could last in bed. Eventually, she said she did get up from the table. She tried to ask for help, found her way out of the party, but that Lewandowski followed her through the hotel. So she told me, I said, why didn't you just leave? And she said, well, I did, but he followed me. And she said she just tried to stay into a crowd until she could safely get to her hotel room. She did go to police eventually. The Las Vegas police ultimately charged Lewandowski with misdemeanor battery. He cut a deal to have the charges dismissed, but he did have to pay a fine and was required to apologize to Odom. After the incident, Trashelle Odom told us that she was offered money to not say anything from Lewandowski's lawyers, but she declined that offer. She said she also had a phone call from Donald Trump himself saying he's going to be off this campaign, explaining that Corey Lewandowski was drunk that night. He was removed at that time. Fast forward, whenever Corey Lewandowski was added back on to Trump's campaign just this August, she was upset. Trashelle didn't receive a phone call, and she felt that it was time to talk. She said she told me she wanted to share her story now to try to protect other women. I should note we reached out to the Trump campaign. They did not get back to us. We also reached out to Corey Lewandowski and his lawyers. He declined to do an interview. They didn't specifically address these allegations when we asked, but just noted that this particular case had been dismissed. And Trashelle Odom, again, said she's speaking now. She wants to help protect women. She's not involved in politics anymore. She has since divorced, and she felt that this was the right time to do so. Vlad?
Yeah, Nikki, I just wanted you to hit that a little bit more for people who are wondering why Trashelle decided to bring this to the public light again. And it's the last point that you made, right? Clearly, the allegations here are very, very serious, and I think she's just trying to shine a light on who this man is, because there are perhaps other women who might find themselves in similar circumstances.
That is what she felt. She felt that she said it alarmed her that Corey Lewandowski has back this level of power. I will note there have been at least two other public incidences involving Corey Lewandowski. One of them, quite famously on CCTV video, him grabbing a reporter's arm. So Trashelle told us that, again, she just worried for other women. Her own opinion about Corey Lewandowski's behavior is that she was fearful he might perhaps do this again. And she felt like it was her duty, really, to speak out.
All right, Nikki Battiste for us. As always, Nikki, excellent reporting. Thank you very much.